local all morning. The Fox 61 Morning News starts now.
And we are off and running at 6 a.m. with temperatures beginning to change as the winds pick up and that wind chill goes down. Stand by, an update coming up.
Also, how 211 workers are changing what they're doing today to make sure as many people as possible find shelter from the upcoming sub-zero temperatures.
And what pet owners should keep in mind when taking care of your four-legged family members this weekend in the cold. Good morning. First at 6, we're starting in a weather watch alert for you. An Arctic blast on our doorsteps. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm Erica Arias.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Yeah, please bundle up if you're heading out this weekend. Here's a live look outside at Hartford and New Haven as the state's severe cold weather protocol is in effect. Anybody who needs a warming center or shelter can dial 211 to find the closest available facility near them.
And we're turning things over to Matt. Get the details when this is going to creep lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. The free fall is beginning as we speak. And we want to make this clear. This is some serious cold that we have not experienced around here in quite some time. I know you're tough. I know it's winter. I'm familiar with that, but this is dangerous stuff. Fronts passing, temperatures are plunging. We're going to feel the worst of it tonight into tomorrow morning with wind chills 10 to 30 below, which can lead to frostbite, hypothermia if you were out for an extended period, which we do not advise. We have wind chill warnings in effect for most of the state, wind chill advisory. This is all semantics. Everybody is going to feel the brutal cold. Temperatures right now range between 20 and 32. That's not bad. The wind chill at the bus stop this morning takes it down to 9 in Torrington, 16 in Hartford, 21 in New Haven. I saw a few flakes coming in this morning. I went, okay, that's all we're getting out of this. Just a salt shake or two. But as that front passes, now we have the flow coming out of the north and the west. The winds are picking up, and so the wind chills are going down. This is by 5 o'clock. We're looking at real feels between 3 and 16 below, and look at those numbers up to the north. Stowe, Vermont, 42 below by 10 o'clock tonight. 21 below in Torrington, 7 below in New Haven, so even the shoreline's getting into this. These numbers mean if you're outside for a long period or even a short period at this point, it can be hurtful. So stand by, be careful, layer up. At the bus stop, look at the numbers, 23 now, but only 18 later on this afternoon. Those temperatures are going down. We'll show you how low and more importantly, how long this is going to last. Thankfully, not very. We'll talk about that with the weekend forecast in a few. Erica.
All right, Matt, thanks. Well, the brutally cold temperatures are here and it's only going to get colder. So the state is working together with local partners to keep everyone warm and safe.
Yeah, the temperatures need to be taken seriously. This extreme cold is absolutely dangerous. Not so much again right now at this second, but the temperatures are dropping by the hour. Fox 61's Lindsay Kane is live in Hartford with more on the resources available to keep people safe. Lindsay, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, even this second, it feels really, really cold out here. As Matt was saying, we're not really used to these kind of temperatures, especially this winter since it's been so mild. So this is definitely a shock out here to your system if you do have to go outside today. But that's why the state's 211 center is working really, really hard behind the scenes to make sure that everyone has a place to stay warm, whether that's day or night. Now, there are 24/7 warming centers open all over the state in order to keep people safe from these brutally cold conditions. Now, with the state's cold weather protocol enacted, anyone at any time can call 211 to find a warming center open near you. And there's warming shelters open in all areas of the state, so there's definitely one open near you. And in some cases, the state will even provide transportation to a warming center to make sure everyone's staying warm. Employees with 211 are moving their normal schedules so they can work around the clock to make sure anyone who calls, again, regardless of the time, will get a real person on the line who can help.
So our housing crisis line typically is only open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. During this period of cold weather activation, we have staff available 24/7 to answer calls from anybody who's in need of shelter. And we really take the extra steps to make sure that we stay with each caller until we know that they have arrived at a safe place.
Now, those extra steps are a help to the 50 to 100 people who call 211 each day. The emergency protocols are in place. Last time the protocols were in place was at the end of December, and 600 people called 211 needing help. Now, here in the capital city, there are warming centers open during the day and warming centers open throughout the night. Now, daytime hours are at Albany Library, Barber Library, Campfield Library, Dwight Library, Park Street Library, and the Catholic Charities Archdiocese of Hartford. And shelters open all night long or at the Marshall House on Homestead Avenue for families, which is where we are right now, and the Hartford Warming Center on Washington Street, that's for adults. Now, here on Homestead Avenue is meant for families and children. So 211 will be taking calls again 24 hours a day from yesterday until Sunday afternoon. So anyone can call that number in order to get a list of the warming centers open near you. But if you'd rather check out their website, the link is on our website. That's fox61.com. Live in Hartford this morning, Lindsay Kane, Fox 61 News.
Okay, Lindsay, thank you. At 6:06, we got breaking news in New Haven right now. There's a police investigation going on as we speak.
Yeah, this is happening at Washington Avenue near Howard Avenue. And that's where we find Fox 61's Brooke Griffin. Brooke, good morning. What can you tell us?
Well, good morning to you both. I actually was able to get confirmed within the last 2 minutes or so that there has been a shooting here at this intersection of Washington and Howard in New Haven. Now, if we want to zoom into some of the evidence markers, this is kind of what police are working with at this point this morning. They say the scene happened just before 2 o'clock this morning. That is when they were called out here to investigate this shooting. Now, one thing they can't tell me right now is they said that they're still working to find any injuries. They say that they cannot release whether or not anybody was injured. They are still very early in this investigation, but you can see that there is a heavy police presence here. Again, this is the corner of Howard Avenue and Washington Avenue. They say they are still working on trying to piece this together to find out what happened, but as they get more information, I, of course, will get that out to you. For now, we are live in New Haven. Brooke Griffin, Fox 61 News.
Thank you so much. Back to the cold here at 6:07. The American Red Cross telling all of you out there, stay inside as much as you can through the day tomorrow. But of course, that's not possible for everybody. If you do have to be outside, your best bet is multiple loose layers of clothing to go with the gloves and the hat. They also said change any wet clothes immediately so you don't get hypothermia. The warning signs are uncontrollable shaking, fatigue, turning pale, or numbness in any part of your body. They also said staying hydrated is key.
When you are outside, it's important to stay hydrated. You can drink warm broth or juice. I would avoid caffeinated beverages and alcohol because that can actually dehydrate you further.
Although many studies say if you keep it within 3 to 6 cups of coffee in a day, you don't have to worry about hydration. Hot coffee, not a bad idea out there. So I wouldn't throw that out. We are expecting wind chills up to 30 degrees below zero in parts of the state. At those temperatures, frostbite can happen within 15 minutes of exposure.
And remember, if it's too cold out there for you, it's too cold for your pet as well. The state's Department of Agriculture is reminding pet owners to make sure your animals are protected from the cold. There's a new law on the books that says in extreme weather, it is illegal to tether a dog outside for more than 15 minutes. And dogs have to have proper shelter to prevent them from being exposed to harsh elements. And for more information on any cold weather information, you can just text the word cold to the number right there on your screen, 860-527-6161, and you will automatically get all the information you need, the latest forecast, cold weather tips, and the latest on school and business closings. Again, just text the word cold to the number right there on your screen.
All right, let's get a check on the roads in case you're out and about headed to work. Lauren Senzi joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Tim. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everyone's having a good Friday so far. We did have a crash over on the southbound side of I-91 in the Rocky Hill area. That crash just cleared just moments ago. Traffic is moving freely now. The the left-hand lane is back open and things are looking good. Some moderate volume out there because we did see some heavier delays on that side. We're also following a closure in Hartford from yesterday afternoon. This is due to that underground electrical fire. This is closed from Laurel and Hawthorne to Farmington Avenue. So be mindful of this if you are in this area and you do typically travel through Hartford for your morning commute. In the rest of the capital city area, 91, 84, Route 2, all moving smooth in and out of the capital city. Taking a look over the Bulkley Bridge, things are looking good from East Hartford into Hartford. Waterbury drive times 84 east and west, also Route 8 looking great. And down in Fairfield County, we're starting to see the volume start to build. Over in Bridgeport, New Haven is looking great as of right now, and the Merrick Parkway is moving smoothly. We'll check in again on the roads coming up at 6:30. Tim and Erica, back over to you.
Okay, thank you. Developing this morning in East Hartford, police there are investigating a shooting. They said it happened last night in the area of Main Street between John Street and Spencer Court. We do not know at this point what led up to the shooting or how many people have been involved. And this morning, there is no word on any suspects either.
Well, this morning, crews are still on the scene of the intersection of Farmington Avenue and Laurel Street. Taking a live look here this morning, that area is still closed. Since yesterday, Hartford police and firefighters are investigating an underground electrical fire in the city's manholes. Connecticut Natural Gas was on the scene and say an electrical manhole exploded. CNG also says no gas was involved and its infrastructure did not cause the fire.